circulated in both countries and was the nearest thing to an international standard of value in 14th century Europe. It was worth slightly less than 3 shillings. The Black Prince's campaign in Spain in 1367 also gave rise to a number of transactions in the Castilian gold coin, the dobla, which was struck in quantity from the reign of Alfonso XI and was worth a little less than 4 shillings. On his arrival in Bordeaux in September 1355, the Black Prince introduced a gold coin, the léopard, into Gascon currency on the 29th of September, as an equivalent to the English noble, 6 shillings and 8pence, although its real value in the late 1350s was actually a little over 6 shillings sterling. On the creation of the Principality of Aquitaine in July 1362, he was granted the right to strike gold and silver coin in his own name and image. The 2 most interesting gold coins are the Pavillon d'Or, struck in 1364 and described in the text in Chapter 7, and the Adi d'Or, struck in the summer of 1368. Again, both were equivalents of the English noble. The Adi d'Or was the result of negotiations with the estates of Aquitaine at Angoulême in January 1368, where, in return for the right to levy the fouage, the prince promised to keep currency values stable. The gold content of the pavillon had dropped, reducing its value to around 5 shillings and 6pence sterling. Its design suggests an intimation of the troubles ahead. It features a prominent display of the prince's sword, held aloft with the militant reverse legend, "My strength comes from the Lord," as if already anticipating a French attack. But within months of it being minted, the Black Prince was confined to his bed with illness. Sources. The unfolding narrative of the Black Prince's life draws on a wide variety of sources, primary and secondary, which are listed in the bibliography and referred to in the notes. Some brief comments should be made about one particular source, the life of the prince, composed around 1385 by the Chandos Herald. We do not know this herald's name, but he probably came from Hainault, and he and the chronicler Jean Froissart seem to have known each other. Froissart uses his work particularly for the prince's expedition to Spain in 1367. The herald was in the Black Prince's service in Aquitaine in the 1360s, and it is his account of the Nájera campaign, of which he was an eyewitness, that is of particular interest. Extracts from the Chandos Herald are rendered in prose, although in its original form it was a French poem of some 4,000 words. Its modern title of convenience, The Life of the Black Prince, would have probably bewildered its medieval author, whose intention was to describe the feats of arms, the chivalric credentials of his hero, the most noble Prince of Wales and Aquitaine. The poem exists in 2 manuscripts, one held at Worcester College, Oxford, the other at Senate House Library, University of London. Mildred Pope and Eleanor Lodge made a reliable prose translation from the former in 1910. Diana Tyson compared both texts in 1975. It is laudatory and uncritical, and, like all primary source material, needs to be used with care. And yet the sense of drama that unfolds within its pages, as the prince's army crosses the Pyrenees by the pass of Roncesvalles in atrocious winter weather, and camps out before the battle of Nájera, fought on a fair and beautiful plain, where there was neither bush nor tree, in an orchard under the olive trees, reminds us that at heart the Black Prince's life is a powerful human story, and one of both triumph and tragedy. Timeline. 15th of June, 1330. Birth of Edward, eldest son of King Edward III and Queen Philippa of Hainault, at Woodstock Palace, Oxfordshire.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.